Hello everyone, thank you for visiting the channel. Did you ever in dreams also think that if you buy some material, your suppliers are going to pay you for the storage charge? This sounds hilarious, but it happened practically on 20th April 2020 when the WTI for the first time ever in history went below zero. There are quite a few misconceptions on this. We'll try to understand the base reason why that let the WTI contract go below zero for the first time. So these were some of the headlines being made on that day by Bloomberg, S&P, CNBC. This is a small important disclaimer. Pause the video, read it only once you agree to the terms. Move with the next slides. So this is how it was unfolding, guys. So WTI and Brent, I have just put it for your quick understanding in comparison as well, to let you not be getting misled with what happened on that particular day. On that particular day, what happened was not the real reflection of what was happening in the crude market. Yes, there were issues, but not everything was affected. You can see Brent was trading at 26.19, WTI was trading at 0.27. There must be some reason, and there are reasons on which precisely we are going to touch upon. Finally, crude was minus 37.45, minus 304.98%. Can you imagine? Minus 304.98%. Crude WTI made a low of minus 40.32 on this particular day, and so let us take this example. WTI was minus 37.45, Brent was 26.15. So the question so the doubt emerges whether this was a real reflection. First of all, let me take you through the chart of this WTI contract for May delivery. You can see that most of the time it was trading in the positive territory, and finally those who trade and might have heard about algo trading and high frequency trading and all, they do understand that if an algo will see a breakout with a red bar or a breakup with a green bar, they'll keep hitting to upside or downside. They do not have emotions, they do not care about anything. And I can assure you that algo had a major role to play in this price crash. So let us understand what happened basically on this particular day. I'm not going to touch upon this COVID-19 pandemic. Everyone knows about it. All of ample information is kept on internet. So what happened besides COVID-19 was that, of course, demand is not picking up. But if demand is not picking up, then the question is why WTI did not go to zero or below zero on 15th or 10th of April, because demand was not down only on 28th, demand was down earlier as well, and the lookout was also negative. So the demand played a major role, and then the oil storage, you'll have to understand this is a very important point. This Cushing, Oklahoma is the point for delivery for WTI contract, and the most of it was full. So they did not have space to store the crude. They have got a capacity of roughly 90 million barrels that they can store over there, and everything was nearly choked. So because of the storage issues, buyers were reluctant to take physical delivery of commodity, because none of the buyers also had, because all the factories are closed. Most of the organizations are using this force majeure in order to defer their shipments or to cancel the contract as well. And the very important thing from the trader's perspective is this: the WTI May future was expiring on 21st April, which means you have to unwind your contract if you do not want to take delivery. And you do not want to take delivery because you don't have space. So what will you do? You have to close your contract. So when you have to close your contract and you're living in an era where algos are invariably making the most of the trades in the market, especially for something as liquid as crude, they were hitting it very hard. And once upon a time I was thinking a zero, once it touched zero, I was just thinking a -5 or -10 it might hit the max, but I was dead wrong. Was there any opportunity from this crash? And I'm going to make a second video which will be a sequel to this. It will be released either within this week or on next weekend, which will be Saturday. This was a mega opportunity for quite a few organizations, and I'll show you some calculation how organizations have taken advantage of this. So if you had to price your inventory basis the settlement price, you'll make huge money if you know how to hedge it well. If one could have afforded to pay damages for holding crude for months, and I'm going to do a detailed presentation on this. I'll be showing you some inside calculation to understand, make you understand how this has triggered. This opportunity was availed by quite a few organizations, and if you had multiple space available with you, we know most players were struggling with space issue, which let the price come to -40 level on that particular day. So these are very important. We'll discuss it. I'll discuss this point in detail in the next video, and this point I'll try to touch on the same video. So with this, I take your leave. Thank you very much for spending your time. In case if you like the content, you please press the like button, share the content if you like it, and do subscribe to our channel. This is a new channel. If we get good traction, we would be bringing some good quality material for you, which will give you some better insight about the markets.